Welcome everybody to this week's episode where I rip open some vintage wax and see what I got. So this week we are going to go through 88 Donruss. I got 4 rat packs here, so we'll be going through them. But first, I want to show you some purchases I made on Whatnot. So let's see what we have in the Whatnot packaging. So first and foremost, I got these all Whatnot. We're going to open this here in a minute. The Last Action Topps Last Action Hero. Back in the day, it was only 99 cents. Got a Barry Bonds, Donruss King, Mario Lemieux, Jerry Rice, Tom Glavine rookie, Conseco 40 Club, a little Larry Bird, and a Barry Sanders card. So just some stuff they gave me, threw it in there. You know what? Let's open this up right now. Let's open, and no, you know what? Tricked you. And let's open up this stuff, guys. Our package I got from Whatnot. There's a slab there. I'll show you that in a minute. That was one of my purchases. Most either going in my PC or a friend's PC. Little Mark McGuire 35th anniversary mojo. Have a friend that I'll send that off to, and the Tatis's. That I have a friend of mine that collects Fernando's, so that'll go all to him. Picked up an LED La Cruz rookie from Topps Finest. Derek Jeter, not sure if I have this card, but I'll take a look at my PC later. And finally, this card. A 1991 Fleer Ultra Update Mike Mussina rookie. So, I don't have this one from my PC, so I will throw that at my PC slab pile. So, some nice cool cards here, guys. A couple cards for my friends and a couple cards for myself. Before we get into the Donruss, let's open this up, this pack of Last Action Hero that I got. Not sure, don't know anything about this, but let's see what we got here. Some 93 Columbia Pictures. Not sure what's going on here. Kaboom. Little Slater's Tickets Home. The Direct Approach. The King of Crime. That's a little pack to open there, saying Freeze. She looks mean. Ripper on the Run. We actually could do that. Stick a knife in it, go down the curtain. Do your duty. Do your duty, Arnold. And the Happy Hoodlum. Sounds like Nelson Mandela. Oh, he's pissed, it says here. So there's a fun little pack to rip. Nothing too exciting. Don't know if they're worth anything. Probably not. But I decided just to get the pack. Never seen it before. So that's a couple things, guys, to go through. Alright, this is probably going to be a quick rip here today. Let's go over these 1988 Donruss Baseball. We're looking for Glavine, Roberto Alomar rookie, David Wells, Al Leiter. Just some of the rookies we are looking for in these packs. So let's see if we can pull a rookie. If not, you know, no big deal. Yeah, you know, I open these packs, guys, just because I like doing it. Love doing it for showing you guys. Bringing back to my baseball card days when I was a little youth. Back in, you know, had a folder. One of these days I will show you my PC here on the channel. But I want to thank everyone as I'm opening up this pack for liking and subscribing. Guys have been awesome. Getting subscribers a little bit. I'm getting subscribers new every week. And thank you all for subscribing. So let's go to the first rat pack. Andy Van Slyke starts it off. Charles Lieberant. Mark McGwire, MVP. Sets it off for my friend over there. Joe Heinzek. Eric Davis. Oh, no, not a rookie, but Eric Davis. Bill Dorn. Bobby Witt Sr. Renee Gonzalez. Brian Smith. Gary Carter. Hall of Famer, I believe. B.J. Reynolds. Jerry Don Gletton. Albert Hall. Julio Franco, who played till I believe he was 40. Joe Price. Eric Plunk. And the puzzle piece that year was Stan Musial. Tommy John. Donruss Kings. Greg Walker. Wes Gardner. Bob Walk. Andy McGraffin. David Hengel. Greg Mitten. John Darling. Milt Thompson. George Brett. George Brett. Good card right there. Brad Kormiski. Rafael Ramirez. Keith Moreland. Kevin Mitchell. Jose Rios. Another puzzle piece. Larry Anderson. Ray Quinillos. Kevin Mitchell. Gary Thurman, rated rookie. Followed by Lance Johnson. Will the Thrill Clark. Jeff Blauser. Mike Gallardo. No, Mark McGwire. Another, set it off for my friend again. Bob Kipper. Alejandro Pena. Bill Bescott. Jack Howell. Gary Carter again. And Kevin Orgafil. And another puzzle piece. I hope everyone enjoyed the last video. I did. Had fun. Got a couple good cards. If you haven't checked that out, please do. Along with all my other cards on the channel. What's going on here with these scissors? So please check them out. If anybody's looking for any cards, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you. I do have cards for sale, guys. A lot of these cards just go to various people. So Bob Kipper starts it off. Sammy Stewart, Will Cam Boyd, Jeffrey Leonard, Jesse Orozco, Ed Corey, Mark Grace rookie. Not a bad one. Put them up in a good pile. I remember Mark Grace, Tony Pena, Romano Mobaro, Rick Leash. Obi McDowell, Bobby Thigpen, Benito Santiago, Storm Davis, Frank Tannen, another puzzle piece. And that's the Stan Musial finished puzzle piece there. Billy Hatcher, Diamond Kings, Denny Walling, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer, Mike Kruko, Hall of Fame. Neil Allen, Danny Pasqua, Tim Flannery, Alan Davis, Dwayne Bruce, Devon White, checklist card. Pull that off to the side there. No, Alan Davis, Mark Davidson, Floyd Bannister, Fred Lynn, puzzle piece, Danny Cox, Steve Kuiper, Jerry Hairston Sr., Billy Wegman, Jeff Ballard, Dean Carmen, Darrell Evans, Chris Bazio, Alejandro Pena, Tim Cruz, Dave Concepcion, Gary Gaetti, Jose DeLon, Pete Stanek, and a Sean Hilgers rated rookie. Sorry for the last couple of videos, guys. I am a firefighter, so I do have my scanner going most of the time. I did turn it down for this video, see how it goes. My pager is still on, so if I get a fire call, I can hear that. But if you hear guys stuff like that in the background, noise of calls and tones and stuff, that's probably what it's from. Is my scanner, because I am a volunteer fireman, been volunteer fireman for over 20 years now, going on 21 years, so All right, let's go. Jeff Ballard, touchdown. Bob Welsh, Mark Etchhorn, Tim Tuffle, Dave Stewart, Claude Washington, Vaughn Hayes, Lee Stalker, Dave Leapier. Guys, if I miss any cards in any of my videos, leave a comment. Let me know if there's something special I missed. Louis Pallone, Penny again. Sometimes I miss cards, and Joe Carter, Jeff Reardon, Matt Young, Junior Ortiz, Baroa, Billy Hatcher. We're seeing some dupes here now. Dale Murphy, Dan Quisenberry, Mike Greenwell, Buddy Bell, Franco, Terry McGriff. It might be Fred McGriff's brother. I'm not sure. Leave a comment that if that's Fred McGriff's brother or Jamie Moyer. Jamie Moyer pitched for a long time, guys. Name I remember very well. Back in the day. Greg Brock, Will the Thrill Clark, Brett Blyleven, Rocky Childish, Ron Kittle, Zane Smith, Donnie Berryhill, Mark Davidson, Don Carmen, Bruce Hurst, another Will the Thrill, Don Morick, Mike Heath, John Kruk, Jimmy Key, Wally Rich, and a puzzle piece ends that rack pack. We go into the final rack pack. Again, guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps you out tremendously. Thank you for all that you subscribe and support the channel. Next month I'm hoping to get some more product, to have a couple more stuff to open yet this year. That I have left from my Virginia trip. A lot of these cards were from my Virginia, my trip down to my relatives. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get them a 2025 opening this next month as well. So stay tuned. Lester Lancaster, Johnny Ray, Robin Yount, Hall of Famer, Doug Sisk, Jeff Hamilton, Bob Dermer, Mike Stanley, Juan Nieves, John Candelaria, Ernest Riles, Bob Browser, Dale Murphy, Keith Miller, Ray Sargi, Jeff Robinson, our puzzle piece, Harry Spillman, Dan Petra, Tony Benzard, Harold Baines, Ed Lynch, Greg Harris, Tom Nipper, Ruben Sierra MVP, Ruben Sierra, Steve Trout, Candy Maldonado, Brian Downing, Eric Bell, Pedro Guerrera, Carl Nichols, Tim Raines, Van Slaw, puzzle piece, Rick Mahler, another Mark McGuire, Jack Clark, Jim Gott, Dave Anderson, Jim Eindrick, Gary Pettis, Ron Darling, who still, I believe, is Mets play-by-play, Ted Simmons, Ivan Calderon, checklist card, Al Nipper, Mike Dunn, Mitch Webster, Richard Dotson, and a checklist ends today's rip. So, nothing too exciting in the packs, guys. Did pull out a few cards. A couple of Mark Grace rated rookie. It's always a good one. And a couple of McGuires for my friend of mine. What I do with these, one of these days, guys, I'm going to put a puzzle piece together and show you guys the finished product. I have a old box and binder of puzzle pieces. I always want to put one together and see how big they are and what they look like. So, none of the big rookies this time, guys. Next time, we are going to do 1989 Topps. Looking for the Randy Johnson, Craig Biggio rookies. Griffey was on that, but Randy Johnson, Biggio, Kurt Schilling, John Smoltz, Sheffield, Edgar Martinez with the big rookies from them. Walsher, a couple of error cards, guys. So stay tuned, and we're also going to go and open these little mini sticker cards at the next. I got about 8 of them. So please, guys, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the continued support. Love you guys, and have a great rest of your day.